Waves told secrets to the shore before we built a single door. The stars were maps, the sky a guide. Canoes cut through the ocean wide, carved in every net.
Switch to the cinematic camera. So I'll go back over here to try out how my iPhone 17 works with the new camera system in it. So this is, see how I have my good audio. Hopefully it'll sound really good. So I'll go back over here and so this is where our tennis conference is, and this is out just toward the ocean. This is the Great Pacific Ocean, and over there somewhere around the corner, somewhere over there is our about 15-minute drive from the Royal Kona Resort where we are staying. So I actually like, even though it's a much smaller resort, I do like the feel of the resort better than this one. This one is a big resort. It has pickleball courts, tennis courts for our conference, and you see all this rock coastline. I love that you can hear the sound of the waves better from the main restaurant in Royal Kona, and just sit in the restaurant or a table right outside the restaurant and just listen to the waves coming in, and you get a good sound of the waves. Some even will break over a little bit. They're not super big waves to surf on, but they can high and low tides. This looks like a fairly low tide. So I'm going to go through this way. They're doing a little construction over there. So don't go out on the rocks because they're pretty sharp, the lava rock. All the black is all lava rock. And I don't know if that out there is lava rock or cement, but probably lava rock. So you can see if you like the landscape and everything. And then this is going up toward where the swimming pool and main restaurants are. There's really two. There's one main restaurant where we had breakfast, a decent buffet breakfast of sausage and bacon, and you can get muffins and toast and omelets, and you can get then lunch and dinner, I guess, over here. I'm going toward and showing you. This is the pool area. This has, I don't know because I've never found it, whether this has a lagoon area. So this is I think the main restaurant. And then I'll go over here. This is it has quite a big pool. And the Royal Kona, where we're staying, has a good sized pool, but it also has a little lagoon, saltwater lagoon that is right on the edge of the ocean. So I haven't tried that out yet, but it's really cool looking. And there's the pool area. And then I will show you, there's a lot of different levels. There's at least 3 levels. You gotta know what thing is on what level. So this is like to all the rooms. This is, oh, if you go around here, let's see if we go around this way. We get to the pool bar and restaurant where I had I think Pickleball. It's with ahi tuna, and it's raw ahi tuna. So I will and then a quick pan of the restaurant. And then I'll go back this way in a second. Okay, so that was kind of a quick pan of the restaurant. And then let me see if I can. Okay, I took you up a level, and to show you around. There's a little market cafe right there. And then kind of a view of the ocean. And then the waterfall and the swimming pool. That's probably so far the main attraction I found. So I think over here just rooms. So over here. And then somewhere down on the lower level is where the convention center where we had our vendors show. So our vendors show. And so I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to show more of Royal Kona Resort. Maybe before I leave. So you can see a little bit of the flavor. At least you'll get a little bit of the flavor between this resort and the Royal Kona. And if you can get a good price on the Royal Kona, I would say great. If it's expensive, the Royal Kona does have a $125 resort fee on top of whatever the room rate is. So you got to factor that in. But it's still for this time of year was at or less than what we pay for other hotels going other places like for New York and Miami, Orlando, and others. They all end up to be about 200 and plus the range 200 and 250 per room, and that's a discount rate. So I thought the Royal Kona for the quaintness, and I didn't think if they updated it, like the painting and everything, there was nobody in the rooms next to us, so it staggered the room. We were in a room, and then two rooms down there was somebody. So it was pretty quiet. I didn't hear any noise or anything. So it was really quiet. So and as I said, when you see this compared to the Royal Kona and the restaurant and everything, you can decide which you like better. As I said, if you have a travel agent that can get you a good room rate. The only thing so far I have to say negative about the Royal Kona Resort was the 125 is a little steep for the resort fee. The resort fee for like the Grand Hyatt or something in New York, that was only like $75 extra fee. So take that into consideration. But because I got so low of a room rate, even with the resort fee, it was still less than I would pay. Even here was like $225 if I could get a room, and that was our tennis conference rate. And I think I paid a total when I added the resort fee and then spaced it out for every night. I think it was like $177 US. And we got $159 through our travel agent. Something like that. Don't quote me on the exact price, but I think that's around the right number. So that was really nice. Okay, this is more of the local bar and scene at the Outrigger Resort and Spa. There's a couple of outriggers, and this is part of the pool. You see how big the pool is. This is the pool, and you don't even see the other side that I showed you. So they're watching the game. I can only show a little bit of the game. And then a surfboard for your table. Thought that was pretty cool. And then these kind of bar stools, which are okay. They're nice. And then when we go around, you can see over there if I zoom in. There's where I showed you before, the other restaurant over there, and then the lounge. That's where the other part of the pool is. And then even it goes here, even this, I don't know if this is a separate pool or still connected to the other one. And around. So that's my friend. And then we're back. Okay, I will show you where the tennis courts, as you can see, this is going toward where the tennis courts are. So it's supposed to be blocked off, but I'm going to sneak by. Okay, now this is where our banquet dinner and awards dinner for our RSPA organization, tennis, and it's represents racket sports. So here's a quick view, look around. A nice lawn area. And then they have basketball courts, which I haven't seen. There's a view, great view of the top of the island. And then probably a band or speaker who's speaking. And I wanted to be quiet for a minute because I'll have to be quiet because they're doing a tennis event that I decided not to go to today.
So if I were to feed the ball to the gentleman on the right here, I will ask his partner to already advance all the way up to the kitchen line, slide over towards the middle of the course now, and just look to coach on the next volley. So this success in this drill is heavily dependent on the good drive. If he does a good job driving it low to some spots where they'll have to pop it out, that's going to make his partner look good. And if he fails to do that, then obviously they're going to have high volley and the target to get into. This is going to get fast. Again, you see, kind of like you guys said, the lower levels, a lot of people drive a lot more. So this is good for all sorts of levels. Some of the pros will be doing this as well. Ready? So we're going to play best of 3 here. I'm going to feed it to your partner first, and then the next one of the rules I'm going to come to you. So as soon as I feed it to him, I'll disengage, get on the
Let's see what's, I've never gone.
Good, good. So very fast. You're not going to get too many long rallies. Keep emphasizing.
Never gone this way. Wanted to make sure I wasn't somehow speaking too loud. So we're back on the back lot, which is probably, I don't know if you can actually go back here. I think this is just where they store everything. Those are called the pickleball nets, storing the nets for our organization. So I'll just sneak around here so to show you the very back. So whether that, I don't think there's anything, whether that would be I don't see a volleyball net or anything. Oh, looks like a cat. Hi, kitty cat. Hi, kitty cat.
Ready? Coming up, Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Go. Start down again. Don't worry. Everybody's back. Here we go. Ready? Good. That's a great volley. Great volley. So once you do it again, it's really important for us because
Back here. Go back this way.
Under normal circumstances, yeah, you got to be moving here for the right one. Ready? Here we go. Let's go a couple more of those. I'm going to pass it on to Megan. Here we go. Ready? Go. Great bar. That's right. Here. Right there. That was the right spot. Good. Stay with it. Ooh. All right. Go to you.
I think you can hear the crack of the plastic pickleballs. So they're playing pickleball instead of tennis. So I'm a dual certified tennis teacher, but I haven't got certified. I'm not certified in pickleball. I've taken courses so I know how pickleball works, but I haven't. I'm not certified in pickleball. Whoa! Now it's getting a little bit more rainy. So here it comes on fast and leaves you fast. According to, if you ever watch Captain Ron, the movie. And around here, since it's so muggy, that it feels good, the rain. It doesn't feel bad.
We can get everything under your table. There is a tennis or pickleball. Yeah, that's why they can't.
Okay. So I think that's the main part of the hotel. And also then I'll show you maybe the front. But this is the main hangout place is right around here, and then the tennis court. Hawaii is a definite green island, not like Mexico, which is mainly cactus and dirt. But you can see, man, a massive amount of foliage, green trees of all kinds, whatever other plants and such. So I just had to take this part of the video.
Waves told secrets to the shore before we built a single door. The stars were maps, the sky a guide. Canoes cut through the ocean wide. Oh, ancient winds, they whispered low of kings and queens, of fires aglow. To soil we fed,